I'm doing amazing. If you're watching this, I'm doing great. Alright, this is probably one of the funnest videos that I've yet to record on my channel, and I've been dying to record it. So today's video is actually a tag video that I was tagged by Karina here on YouTube, and it's a video that she did on her most memorable perfumes. And about a year ago, literally a year ago, in January, I saw a video by Josephine, and she did something similar. It was like memorable scents or scents that shaped her perfume journey, something like that, and I wrote it down and actually commented on her video saying that I'd be interested to do a video like that. She was like, go ahead girl, and here we are a whole year later and I still haven't done it. Also, I had seen Beck's the year before that. What are we now? Oh my god, time is flying by so quick. 2021, 2020. In 2019 I had seen Beck's do something similar, and I also remember, like, I was like, okay, like I'd be interested in doing a video like that. The thing is, like I've mentioned before, this is my fragrance journey and I've learned a lot, but I'm not an expert, I'm not a reviewer, so I don't have a sappy story. I don't have something that's gonna make you guys cry. Not like gift that I was given not too long ago. I was saying smell instead of scent. I'm just learning. It's my journey, and I got into fragrances, I want to say maybe 2 years ago, but I started talking about them about a year ago. So I'm pretty young to this. I'm a newbie, and I know that I'm a newbie, but this is fun. This is my journey and whatever. So I'm not gonna make you cry, but it's always a good time here. At least I think it's always a good time here. There are meaningful perfumes in my journey, okay? So yeah, I also don't have kids, I don't have a husband, I don't have any of those stories, you know. Just my stories are random as hell, like me. Also, I'm not gonna go too intricate into the scents itself, as this is a memory video. So yeah, and stick around because I'll be tagging some people at the end of this video. All right, so the first one that we'll start off with today is actually not even a perfume, but this is a body mist, and this is pretty much what I used for a very long time, and I've said that before. And this is Sensual Amber from Bath and Body Works. This is just a body mist, so technically I'm cheating because it's not a perfume, but I'm sticking to what I used to use, and yeah, and I just keep it real. And it has a special place in my heart. Like I said, we're not gonna get sappy, but just because it's like the first scent memory that I have. It's attached to my cousin, to my mom, to my aunt. It's a scent that we wore for a very long time, and I still think it's a great body mist. I'm not even into body mist, but this is one that has some good competition to actual perfumes, and till this day I still wear it. I think it's bomb. It actually smells a little smexy, like the name says. It is a sensual scent, and this is a scent that I still compliment to this day. Whenever my cousin wears it, I'm like, oh my god, you smell so good, and I'm like, that's Sensual Amber, right? She's like, you already know, girl. So this is a scent that I have attached pretty much to just my younger memories. So that is Sensual Amber from Bath and Body Works. So the next one is special to me because technically this is my first perfume, and this is Fancy Love from Jessica Simpson. I said I wasn't going to talk about scents, and here I am. It's like, you just have to, you know, like, yeah, it's an aldehydic scent. It's very sparkling and fresh, and this takes me back to high school. This was pretty much my high school signature scent, and this is one, it takes me back to high school. And there was one video that I remember that I sprayed in the air, and I was like, it just took me back to walking my high school hallways. And I don't have the best high school memories because I didn't have the best high school experience. I just attached it to a person, to a relationship that I had in high school, and it always reminds me of that person. And it's kind of annoying because it's a great scent. For me it is. This is a scent that my mom wore for a very long time. She bought it for me as well, so it's just like a bond of a scent that we have together. But I also attach it to that relationship, which was not that great. So every time I smell this scent, it reminds me of him. and he was a special person in my heart. Well, probably still is. I hope he's doing great. I'm doing amazing. If you're watching this, I'm doing great. Love from Express. This was actually my bougie scent. Can you believe that? This used to be like my bougie, like, ooh, I'm feeling myself today. Today's wash day. This is the scent that I used to wear in high school, high school, college, and literally this was like my everyday high school scent. It smelled clean, fresh, you know, just great, like, you know. But this was like, ooh, like today I feel good. Today I want to wear like my cute uniform. And this was like my expensive scent because I used to pay retail value for this. I'm a coupon queen, but I guess I wasn't a coupon queen. And this is one that people would compliment on me so much. It just plays really well with my skin chemistry. It's like clean, fresh, musky. It's a little bit sweet. Guys, I love this scent. For me, it's a compliment magnet, at least the way that it plays on my skin. And then I also had a couple of bad memories with the scent because this is another scent, like I said, that I wore in high school as well. Not as much as Fancy Love, but this is another one that I did wear in high school. But I started attaching more funny, more outgoing memories to the scent towards my very towards the end of my college year, like my senior year. I'm about to graduate, and it's because I started attaching it to some memories to someone else. Actually, it was fun while it lasted. It was fun, and yeah, so now I attach that memory to that person, and yeah. I think I skipped this. Okay, so this is Pink Sugar. This is a scent that I discovered, I want to say, my senior year in high school. And I remember specifically actually when I discovered it, it was on my friend. We are going to go thrifting that day, and I was like, you smell so good. What are you wearing? And I was like, you always smell so good. She was like, let me put you on. She was like, girl, I got it from like Ross, super affordable, super cheap, let me put you on. And I was super into sweet perfumes at that time, which is kind of ironic because of two perfumes that I used to wear were like fresh, clean, musky sort of scents. I actually find those more like a little bit more grown woman-ish. I've always been a grown woman. But Pink Sugar to me is more of your typical high school girl, middle school girl, even elementary, to be honest with you. It's a candy sweetness, super sweet. Most girls at that age are into really sweet perfumes. On her, it just smelled so good. And I got it for myself in college. I want to say it was my first year in college. We were no longer friends. But shout out to you, girl, you put me on. Okay, I gotta give credit when it's due. But this is a scent that I still attach that memory to her. Hey girl, hey, if you're watching this, no beef at all. Like, if you're watching this, listen, I know we're not friends anymore, but while we had a great friendship. You were there for me, definitely were there for me, and I was there for you. We had a good relationship, and some friendships, they're just not meant to be forever. But just so you know, I still attach this memory to you, so that's why it's actually special in my heart, because we were pretty much like sisters. People just fall apart. It's not that deep. I know I'm here like being funny or whatever, but it's not that deep. But I do attach this memory to her. And my mom has gone through bottles of Pink Sugar. It smells so good on her. My mom and I share, maybe you find it kind of weird, I know a lot of people don't like to share perfumes, but my mom and I share a couple, if you notice, of scent memories together. And this is another one that I also share with my mom, because I wear it, she wears it, and it's another one that I wore bottles of this through my college career. And it's so funny to me now that I'm really into perfumes. I used to wear this to the gym. Like, what? Used to get complimented like at the gym, like, this is sugar overload, and I used to wear this at the gym. How crazy is that? But yeah, this is all I wore. So I used to be, believe it or not, you probably do believe it, I used to be a signature girl, sort of signature, what's the word? yeah, just I used to have a signature scent. I always had 2 or 3 perfumes, but I, you know, would wear one most than others. And yeah, I used to be a signature girl. Low-key, you guys, as much as I love perfumes, I kind of miss that. I like someone to remember me by a scent. So the way that now, because I just can't give up my perfumes, I cannot. But the way that I like to replicate that nowadays is I like to wear a specific scent for a specific memory, and I wear it a lot during that time, especially if it's something important like my Alien perfume. I attach that to only very special moments in my life. So yeah, that's how I like to replicate it now. But I kind of do miss someone recognizing me by a scent, you know, because you ain't never gonna forget me, ever. And now I feel like, you know, you can't remember me, like I wear too many perfumes, you know. But anywho, that was pretty much before I really got into perfumes. That's what I had, that's what I wore. But this baby right here, the Lac Opium, this was a scent that I actually still have some videos. Yo, they're so cringe. This was a scent that someone gifted me with a sample. I fell in love with it. I went to Sephora, I got another sample, and I remember finishing up the sample and wanting to buy the bottle. And I went to Sephora and I was like, that price though, which is crazy to me because now I pay, you know, way more than, well, anywho, we're not going to talk about that. But I looked at the price and I was like, there's no way in hell that I'm going to pay that price. And I would go to forums and read online, like online Reddit forums, stuff like that. Yo, this was before I even knew what like the fragrance community was. So I would read up on perfumes on forums, like literally forums. And I remember that I was addicted to this scent and I wanted something like it, but I didn't want to pay the price for it because I was still in college, I was on a budget, etc. And I ended up finding out about Zara perfumes, and that's how I got Zara Gardenia. And it didn't compare to this one, but then I got this one, and Gardenia low-key was better than this one longevity wise. But this is still very special because this was my first designer scent. And I remember that I wanted this so bad, and as soon as I graduated I got this as a birthday / graduation gift. And I got the whole set. I remember being like, oh my god, I can't believe this, that I have this in my collection. This is my first designer scent. Mind you, it was not that long ago. This was a scent that I wanted for years, but I just couldn't afford it. So funny how things change, so funny. The year that I graduated, that's when just everything just changed. Everything happened, everything changed. So I got that perfume, like I said, as a gift. So for me, I've always bought TJ Maxx perfumes, and they were always the same thing. Fancy Love or Express, Pink Sugar. That's what I bought. I didn't venture out. I was on a budget, but I've always been I love to gift. I like to buy for people rather than buying for myself. For the holiday time, that's usually when I would buy people perfumes, and I would buy them from Sephora. Mind you, I was on a budget, so you know, it meant a lot if I'm giving you something from Sephora, okay? I didn't discover fragrance net at that point. So the year that I graduated, I got Lac Opium, and then that's when I did my little research and I did my fragrance net video. The 2 perfumes that I got in that haul were Pink Sugar. I had to re-up on that. I got Alien, and I got Good Girl. So these are the 2 perfumes that are very special to me because they started all this. I literally remember telling my friend, I'm gonna do such a random video, no one's gonna watch it, but I don't care. I post what I want and I say what I want, and if you don't want to watch it, then don't watch it. But I was like low-key scared. I was like, I'm literally gonna get like 5 views because who cares to hear me talk about perfumes, you know? Even if it doesn't get watched, I'm still gonna say what I want to say. That video was not paid. I bought everything by myself. And yeah, that's why I stand by fragrance. And then, by the way, because I did my research prior to collaborations that I do now with them, I did my own research. But anyways, my friend had recommended Alien and Good Girl. She was like, you give me that vibe, I think you're gonna like them, yada 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 yada. So these were 2 perfumes that were in that haul, and that video did great. And then I started getting more into perfumes, fast forward to today, and that's how I discovered the fragrance community, my perfume friends that I have here, and you guys. Most of you, I'm not gonna say all of you because some of you guys be coming for me, but most of you guys are really cool. We talk on Instagram, and my god, I'll have these long ass chats with people and we're just talking about notes and new releases, and I'm like, if anyone else on my chat, they'll think that I'm crazy, but I'm like, no, this is a passion, this is what I'm into. Like, okay, mind your own business. I went on a whole tangent, but basically, like I said, during the holiday time is usually when I give people perfumes and stuff. So instead of going through Sephora, I went through Fragrance Net, and I did my research and everything, and she had recommended these. So I went to Sephora, didn't find this, but they had Good Girl. So I went to smell Good Girl before I bought it. I did not actually like the original of Good Girl, but I really liked the Leger version, and that's the one that I ended up hauling. But basically a few months later, I ended up falling in love with the original, so that's why I have it. But those are two special perfumes to me because that's how I discovered this whole community. It's a thing, it's, you know, other crazy people like me. When I went to Sephora that day to smell Good Girl and Alien, even though Alien was not there, there was one very special perfume, and this is By the Fireplace from Maison Margiela, from their replica line. And I've said the story before, but basically the girl there had told me that I gave her By the Fireplace vibes. And she gave me this whole story, this cute story, whatever, of someone wearing this scent as like their wedding scent with her husband and stuff, and I was like, okay, that's cute. She sprayed it on a card, and I was like, why would anyone want to smell like this? It smells like burning wood, like literally by the fireplace. That's not a cute scent, especially as a wedding scent. But she was like, you're going to love it, I know you're gonna love it. She put it in a card, she told me to take the card, and I ended up falling in love with the scent. That I went online trying to buy it as well, and I saw the price and I was like, not I ended up falling in love with the scent, and I was so obsessed with finding something like this, similar to Lac Opium, so obsessed with finding something that smells like it, that I ended up finding this scent through Alexandria Fragrances. That's how I discovered clones. That's actually how I discovered the world of niche. I remember in that video I said niche instead of niche. So I ended up discovering through that world more unique scents. And this was the first unique scent that I never thought I'd fall in love with, the scent like this, and I never thought, like, you know, beyond my horizon, I guess you could say. And this scent for me, along with Alien, were two special perfumes scent wise that just captivated me in a way that I was like, this is the world of perfumery. I know I sound dramatic, but it's certain scents. I like a lot of things, okay? And I only keep things that I love, but even within those scents that you love, there's those ones that are like, this is perfumery, okay? So By the Fireplace and Alien, just the scent captivated me in a way that I was like, wow, this is unique, this is different. So as I said, through By the Fireplace, I ended up finding out clone houses, the world of niche and whatnot, and through there I ended up finding this beautiful scent right here. This is Delina Exclusive, but the first scent that I fell in love with was Delina. I actually smelled Delina through a clone from the house of the sister company of Alexandria Fragrances, and then I ended up getting a sample of Delina, and I was like, oh my god, this is so even though it's not my first niche, but this is the first, I guess, most expensive niche. Is it? Well, I have more expensive than this one, but this was the first one that I smelled, and I was like, oh, this is worth the money. And I think this is worth the money. I don't say that very much. I'm very, very particular and picky when it comes to niche, because I don't think that niche is all that. I'm not a niche hater whatsoever, but I'm not a niche stuck up person at all. There's certain niche scents that I've smelled that smell very reminiscent of other designer scents, or sometimes they don't last, they're overpriced, etc. The same goes for designer, you know. So I'm a lover of just scents in general, of perfumery, expensive, affordable, I don't care, as long as it smells amazing, okay, and it performs well. Especially if it's niche, you need to perform great. But that's just my 2 cents. But anywho, this was the first scent that I was like, oh my god, this is beautiful. This, I've never smelled anything like this, you know. And yeah, so Delina exclusive, but technically it was Delina, but you know, we'll give it to this one. And that's pretty much it. Like I told you guys, it was pretty short, simple, and to the point. And after that, I just ended up buying a whole crap more. My whole journey kind of just started, but this is pretty much what started it all. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for today's video. Oh, I'm supposed to tag people, right? Okay, so I'm going to tag Bex. I'm gonna tag Bex to do this video, or Rebecca Collazo. I'm also going to tag, I'm gonna tag Coco to do this video as well. Why did I say it like that? Coco Coco Pebs. I'm gonna tag Erin to do this video as well. I'm gonna go to Instagram to figure out who I'm gonna tag. It's not that hard to tag people. I'm gonna tag Justin from Stay Fresh Productions. Why did I say his whole YouTube name? So I have Justin, I have Bex, I have Takara, I have Coco, I have Erin. Also, I'm gonna tag Stephanie from SMLXO, and Brittany. I'm gonna tag Brittany as well. So do you guys like my blazer? I just bought some new blazers from Zara. They are having a sale right now. I think I'm gonna record it because I got some like work clothes and stuff. I hate spending my money on things that I need. I love spending my money on things I don't need though. I think I'm gonna start a new channel so I can do my hauls and stuff, because I know the people that watch me on here don't really care for my hauls. But that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you have not already. Also give this video a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it. Of course, only if you enjoyed it. And you can follow me on Instagram as well. I'm a lot more active over there than I am here. And as always, I hope you guys have a beautiful and wonderful and blessed day. And I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Bye guys.